So it's a pleasure for Mr. Richards to be sat here with the GM of CPW, Dominic DeWinter. How are you today?
Oh, as always, a pleasure. Yeah, very well, thank you. I've just came back from the Performance Centre, taking a look at some of the new talent, being trained by some of the old, or not too old, obviously. But yeah, it's going well at the moment. Thanks for this opportunity.
No worries. So let's just go straight from the top. You came to CPW, you came to watch a show, is that correct?
Yes. I was actually...
Just tell the listeners exactly the avenues, the way you become to become a superstar in CPW.
Well, myself, CPW, I'd always heard things about CPW. I'm Coventry born and bred. Sat at home one night, my wife suggested that I actually stepped out and saw what was happening in the local area and found myself at a CPW show. Very impressed. I never looked back. I was impressed by the hunger that was there, and
so I remember being backstage and 2 or 3 of the guys come rushing in. Phil. That's my real name, by the way. Phil. There's someone outside who needs to speak to. He's looking all dapper and all official. And I was like, yeah, okay. You know, I'm not sure if I'd had a match or I was busy backstage anyway.
I believe you were in the process of fighting for the company at the time.
Okay. So then I was like, yeah, I'll go and see him. in a minute. And I believe, did I miss you? Did I see you?
I think our paths weren't destined to cross that evening.
Yes.
You were quite busy with your adoring fans, and yeah, we didn't get to see each other at that point, but I did make sure that my presence was known. I made a few notes so I knew what to talk about when we finally did meet, but I think that set people on edge a little bit, because some note taking through the night.
Certainly, I think some of the people that did see you thought you was either undercover police coming for Mr. Richards or an official from WWE. I think you kind of made a massive impression on those that did see you at that show. But fast forward from that, I think it was a couple of months, we never touched base, and then I roll up to the place, strolling, looking all gangster. I'm walking around this place and I'm thinking, I'm seeing fear in people's eyes. I'm saying, where is this Dominic DeWinter guy? People were grassing you up. They'll tell you, he's over there.
Well, that's the thing. Anyone will tell you I'm the everyman, but the people that I'm usually cohorting with, Mr. Richards isn't one of the kind of people that I'm usually seen with. So they were set on edge slightly, but then again, you'd return the favour. I'd come to your world and put you on edge, and you'd come to mine and put my people on edge. But as you say, when we did finally get together, we were able to talk, because the one things that being in that audience, that first show, was once you're in anything, you can't be a fresh set of eyes. And actually having a fresh set of eyes, I could see what you were trying to do with the company, and I think that was what gave me the greatest deal of respect. I could see that the C in CPW didn't just stand for Coventry, it stood for community. And the P didn't just stand for professional, it stood for people. The W always stood for wrestling. And I think that's what was down pat with CPW. It couldn't be argued that the show was fantastic. There was just a little bit of DeWinter glitz and glamour that could be added to it. And that's where we went from there.
Yeah, I agree. Your background in theatre and theatrics, we sat and spoke, and your vision matched the vision of myself. And, I was at the point where production value and moving the company forward as an entertainment spectacle was next on my list. So it was almost,